was due to a mechanical problem and that the studio is not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark cake's destruction. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed in the last year. Our top story tonight, a derelict ship found floating 10 miles off the Los Angeles coast earlier this morning was towed into the port of Los Angeles a few hours ago. The ship was spotted around midnight by fishermen who contacted...
The TV is not blaming me yet. I'm surprised.
Proved futile. Coast Guard officials are releasing very little information right now, but have identified the vessel as the Elizabeth Dane. No word as of yet as to the whereabouts of the crew, though the Coast Guard are asking any ships that had contact with the Elizabeth Dane to assist them in their search. We'll have more on this story as it breaks. In other news, an apparent third victim of the Southland slasher has prompted the closing of the Santa Monica Pier, where the body was found earlier tonight.
Yeah, eventually the TV actually starts blaming you for things.
Glendale and Long Beach. In both cases,
Which is really weird.
Ripped, torn, bloody entrails smeared upon
The password for your computer is Sunrise. That's Mercurial. We have to go and see them.
Murder. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their
I
heads
bet it's a squid.
by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled
That's from Mr. Strauss,
some form of giant
the
octopus.
Blood
The
Witch.
biologists that have
At your convenience, please come and visit me in my home downtown. I leave you this guide to you. Dark blood, our curse alight disperse. Such power I sense in one so young.
sea creatures.
Come find me where burns the mystical sun.
Up on the beaches of
He likes poetry, I don't know why.
heads found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning. who
Email.
was a mile away. The mystery
Sunrise.
some form of giant octopus. Though marine biologists that
Dang, it's big, you know.
they have never seen
Penis enlargement!
pod family before.
Okay, let's delete that one.
From a yet undiscovered family.
Mercurio will contact you when you arrive in Santa Monica. Waste no time in meeting him.
Parasite Studios earlier tonight.
Looking for that lazy ass ex-husband who late on his alimony payments? How about that jerk who knocked you up? Look no further! With Arthur Kilpatrick's amazing crime putter, you can find almost anyone with a record.
The trademark cake's destruction. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed.
Welcome to the town. Come over to my place once you get situated and we'll talk about what you need to get the job done. I'm going to pick up explosives right now, some astrolite. I should be back by the time you come over.
Thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine
The game begins a pawn is moved. I have no clue where those messages are coming from. I'm pretty sure somebody figured that out.
that it could be from a yet undiscovered.
But that wouldn't be me.
Our top story tonight, a derelict ship found floating 10 miles off.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't
There's also Debbie on the radio in case you get tired of the TV.
you? If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to The Dead of Night. The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave
Ooh, lockpicking!
guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one?
Wait, but what if I buffed myself? Would that help?
Sir, you've got the first shot at Deb tonight.
Yes, that would.
I have the pleasure of speaking to.
Now, what's in the secret apartment?
There you go. So,
Nothing. Amazing. Well, okay, it has a phone.
how many boats do you own, Vigo?
2. Actually 3. One is in the shop.
A good question, Victor. No clue. Gruesome remains found on the pier. Police are baffled. It's always important to check things in case there's things to sell in other people's apartments. That one doesn't have a door handle. That's a very interesting one. And you also have a mailbox. People will sometimes actually leave mail for you after a while. Yes, they're releasing a new one by a different studio. Like early next year?
Hey, lady. You got some change, lady?
I am the fattest piggy bank in the world, but I will not break for you.
Bitch.
You're a bitch, cunt. You didn't need that blood anyway, right? Bitch. Sorry. Yay for illnesses. I think I recovered the ability to use my vocal cords again. That's the guy we're looking for. This is a guy that you can intimidate.
What time is it?
What time is it? What strings pull you, stranger?
Nothing. No, nothing. Just waiting for a friend to get off work. He's
You could hear a whisper there. Malkavians hear stuff.
he should be bringing his dog as well. It's a Rottweiler.
It's kind of lore breaking. Fortune smiles on you. You will share your rewards now.
Sure. I guess I could spare a few dollars. Here you are. Good luck getting back on your feet.
I'll take your timepiece as well.
My watch. It's a quantum limited edition. Only 50 made in the world. Quite irreplaceable. It was an anniversary present for my wife.
Consider it a mortgage on your mortality.
Yes. Well, here.
A pocket full of dignity is better than nothing. You can also seduce him to use as a blood bag in case you don't like hobo blood. I have nothing against hobo blood personally.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here.
You'll be fine. Are you the fleet-footed god?
Mercurio, if that's what you mean. Oh, shit, you're me, aren't you? Damn, that's the last thing I need. I'm bleeding all over the carpet. I can't even understand what the hell you're saying.
That's fine. We don't need communication, bro. You need only open your eyes. And now tell me your tale.
What is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit. My rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
You are a silly dying man.
I'm lying here bleeding to death, and you're cracking wise? I don't need this crap.
Who made your flesh cry?
Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in L.A. I verified him. Organizations seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur.
Tinder date, you say? One hell of a strong Tinder date.
Alley rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. Had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
Where are the demons who attacked you, Mercury?
Small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. 4 or 5 of them. The one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick.
Tell me where my feet must travel.
My own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, alright. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right. Those better not be some of my last words.
Mercury is not so fleet, so must I be in his stead?
You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know.
How angry do you think they're gonna get if, like, a gang of people just disappear off the existence? I'll get to Boom Boom and your gold, Mercury.
One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
Okay, time to stay quiet. Your words will be weighed, Mercury. Farewell. You haven't screwed up or anything, you're just bleeding on your carpet, so have fun doing that. Hopefully you will recover after a while. And will bleed on your own carpet a tiny bit less. For that will be quite something to clean, otherwise. Santa Monica is made out of 2 streets and a beach access. It's not a very big place.
I've seen a lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that pier, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say, it's the second worst thing I've ever seen.
Poor bastard down there is torn in 2. By the looks of it, you'd think someone tied him to 2 horses and raced them in opposite directions. What could you have possibly seen that was worse than what's down there?
It was about 3 years ago up in Malibu. Found this guy on the beach. Looked like, I don't know,
Yep, this came out in 2004 and the studio went bankrupt right after.
shark bites. This was something different. Like whatever killed him knew
The license was kinda
head was missing.
bumped around ever since.
There were these huge...
At one point, the people that made that spacey MMO,
No, guy was literally...
was it EVE Online? No, it didn't sell at all at the start. But it grew a following over time. But the studio ripped in like the first few months. Exactly what Victor said. Hello!
Up there. Through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
Ah, the demons who broke the fleet-footed god!
Those men you are looking for.
Yes. I am no longer here. You can sell the steak to one of the guys standing over there. We're not gonna do that. I played it actually very close to release. I was maybe 10 at a time. So I think I got it at 2004, 5, or 6. Either way, it was very early. And I asked my mom to order it online. Together with Oblivion, I had pocket money, so I had to pay for it. Well, that's a crime scene. I don't think that that guy looks as if 2 horses have ripped him in 2. Yep. Bloodlines did not come to our GameStops. No. But Gothic did. Because I remember seeing that very clearly next to a box of Oblivion. And The Sims 2. We did. We did from earlier than that because I remember being on Harry Potter forums. Lithuanian Harry Potter forums, those existed. The good old times of very early internet. Let's save. There's a guy at the door, you can fight your way in. There's a broken little piece of wood. Actually, I can show it to you. All the way over there, that makes you able to just sneak in. You can also talk your way in. Ah, I'm older than you, that's nice to know. I was born in 94. I had a community around Harry Potter. I think we also had some sort of vaguely fairy themed site. Hello? Oh, you won't even talk with me. That's intriguing. Well, I didn't plan on going in all aggressive, but now I am going in all aggressive, I guess. I may actually die. This isn't good. No! Where did I save? Okay, the game has saved itself. Well, I'm amazed how they even refuse to even talk with me. Like, normally you have ways of getting in. They're not even talking with you. Okay, I imagine that's because I look a little bit like I'm a crack addict. So let's take the secret way in. Through here. Are you going for a poop? I mean, I have powers to use, but I'm just beating people to death right now. Ooh, tram stop. Have fun with your tram. Just wanna feed. Yeah, there is Torador. That's the pretty vampire. There we go. We ate him to death. And now we can eat you to death too.
Hey, hold it.
Oh. Person shooting behind me, please be more considerate. I'm just eating your boss to death right now. People with weapons are really hard to eat. Well, we failed to do it sneakily. And we also failed to talk our way in. Probably because we look like a crack addict once again. Hello. This is my favorite way of getting to things though. Oh, a car stereo. I wonder why you took that. There is money somewhere. Mercurio's cash specifically. There we go. That's where Mercurio's cash is. To what? To specifically steal car stereos. You take your car stereo with you home. In case it gets stolen. Headache? Oh. Okay, we can't get any more baseball bats, but that's that area completely dead. My cat just started sneezing. Oh, poor kitty. Are you okay, kitty? You good now? No? Still cough cough? She probably has a hairball. She was very happy because my husband came back home early today. And then started coughing. No, I'm pretty sure those are rats, Victor. Rats carried the plague, not the cats. The cats ate the plague. And now if they ever got a plague, it was from me. For I am the primary plague carrier. Okay, we got Mercurio's cash, we got the explosives. I have 2 cats on my table. Am I? Yeah, I am in the right place. There is a pawn shop over here. No, wait. Yes, I am in the right street. They carried the plague in their bellies. And yeah, you're right, it was probably fleas.
Hey. How's it going? You, looking to buy or sell or...
Do you sell boomsticks?
No, not really.
Yes, you do.
Sorry.
I walk with death, whether or not I carry his implements. Now tell me.
Well, Okay. Hey, it's cool. I'm overstocked anyhow. Take a look and feel free to come back anytime.
Miracle Merchant, I thank you. Oh, let's see. Computers for grandma, and so you want to shoot the things. Let's get both. What is... Okay, so baseball bat is like better than the tire iron. I'm not too surprised about that. We don't have much. We do have some watches to sell. And apparently a car stereo. There we go. And that's a few skill books. They're quite useful, for you don't need to level up in order to use them. Experience 5. Yeah, this costs like 10. Let's save up experience for a while. And there's a hospital over here. You can actually buy some blood from them. If you go through the back alley and go to their basement. Hello. Wakey up, sleepy dead. I got the boom boom.
Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches?
They're all dead.
Good. Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back?
Your gold? Yes, here is your gold.
I might have to buy some new kidneys with this.
That's not how cheap kidneys are, just saying. Where do my feet lead me next?
Someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest.
Tell me of the House of the Wares.
About that operation. Well, I'd love to get in there, get my hands on the equipment they've been unloading. But it'd be suicide to walk in there. Got a small army of trigger-happy types, and they're all packing. I don't know, maybe,
Yes, fleet-footed one?
Well, there's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment.
Tongue, I hear this within my head.
Because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. Mike takes that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
Where is this dark daughter of Janus?
They run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do business there.
Was Janus a two-headed god? Because I believe that in itself is spoiler, what we just said that. The spawn of the two-headed god awaits. Farewell. Yep, we're most definitely knowing more things than we're supposed to know at this point, but that's how Malkavians are. They just know things that they're not supposed to know. And their club is literally on the other street of this place. Right here, the only club in the town of exactly 2 streets, so it has quite a lot of amenities considering how small it is. Like, most of these places are not livable buildings, which is quite surprising.
What do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little girl, like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed astroturf. Oh, I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling?
Ah, you're Malkavian too! I see before me a beauty who shares the madness of my mind.
What? Oh my.
Yeah, Malkavian!
This ought to to be absolutely delicious. Two minds as crazy as ours, and who knows just what might happen.
Greetings, daughter of Janus.
Oh, but you've got it bad, little girl. Not sure exactly what is real and what isn't? Janus, let's see. Isn't that a two-faced Roman god? Of course, you're right. You just happened to meet the prettier face first.
You are the whiteness, she of alabaster and ivory.
Wait until Therese hears that. I am white to her black. She'll be absolutely furious. Of course, I won't be wearing white to any weddings, but we could talk about that later.
Only with the smell of many suitors. I think we're accusing her of being a bitch.
Thinking about this delicious little pancake who came into my club and wasn't so sweet because she was soaked in vinegar.
One woman's vinegar is another woman's wine. Tell me your name.
I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out. I'm the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile. And everyone always wants to know who is that girl.
Name!
I am Jeanette. And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
I know! Goodbye! Actually, knowing the future must be a bitch. It's just like, I know! I'll see you soon! And you can dance here. One of the best features of this game. That and the music. I absolutely love the music.
What can I get you, beautiful?
I seek the daughters of Janus.
What the hell are you talking about? Damn, why do I always get the weird ones?
Weird will be the place I move your nose.
Hey, I guess you mean business. I don't want any trouble. Just tell me what you need.
I seek the daughters of Janus.
Like the only sisters around here are Therese and Jeanette, and they own the place. They're both upstairs fighting as usual. Why do you need to see them?
I'm a dancer. Jeanette wants to check the color of my thong.
Damn, I wish it was my job. Go on up and see her. Take the elevator over there.
This watering hole is well kept. Farewell. Yeah, I don't know why you would need to check that when you can see that. So how the hell did that excuse even work? No, that's the ground floor game. I wanna go up. There we go. It shouldn't be 1, it should be G. The silly American system. My ring. Newspaper haven't changed yet.
My lips, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up bitch. So vulgar. I can't even look at you sometimes. Oh, Therese, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn of the...
I'm so thankful for the subtitles.
I assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked painted pout, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no shame.
You have no shame!
With without sin, past the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It suits you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a pig as well? I'm your sister. How can you treat me like this? That's it, Jeanette. Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
Yay, the door magically unlocked.
Please, come in. Apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality's a necessary evil.
How did you change your makeup so fast?
Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
Tongue! I need his warehouse in order to explode it.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
That's a mean way of calling an ugly person.
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Please tell the worm that all is forgiven.
Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
Happy? Wonderful? I am no politicking bloodsucker. I need to see the worm.
And his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising...
What, did he buy it before you could?
There has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
I don't know anything about ghost busting, but okay.
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost's may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
Okay.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
I like golden words, they're tasty.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for the...
How do you reach it at daytime? I will do what needs to be done.
I've got situations to set straight.
Then I am off to the House of Ocean. Aw, that's pretty. And I don't think she would appreciate it if I looked into her computer. But, for real though, how do you reach it at daytime that you cannot reach it at nighttime through it? Like, surely there must be some sort of gate or do not enter this property somewhere on the surface rather than in the sewers? Now, there should be an alleyway somewhere really close by so we can just... Yep, that will do. That's a sewer grate. If you play as a Nosferatu, Malkavians are fine from the outside for the most part. You just look like you're a bit crazy because you are. But if you play as a Nosferatu, you have to use the sewers more often because people seeing you will count as a masquerade violation. That's a map. Would this be the right grate? It will be one of these locked grates. Yep, that is the right grate. I love old game load times, they're the best. But either way, folks, it is time for my first break of the night. We will probably have quite a few of those every 1.5 hours or so. I am gonna go and refill my tea. And... well, I've been streaming for about, give or take, a year. I've been doing YouTube for about 9 years. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break for about 5 to 10 minutes, refill my drinks. I suggest you do it too. And we're gonna be doing this about every 1.5 hours or so, because it is a long game. So let me just, yep, be right back, screen. That was a productive break because I also got myself some cake. So, yay, cake. Oh. I hope everyone else has a good break too. And they have drinks. And this is the very weirdly spooky bit of the game. Like, it almost feels like it doesn't fit in here. You'll see what I mean. And that light goes off. Don't fling objects at me, and I failed to jump that. You're not supposed to be able to jump that. Ooh! Don't fling objects at me, I just wanted to listen to the nice music. Child's severed head found in the hotel laundry room. Well, that's nice. Ain't who's haunting this place, though. That woman didn't look like a child. Wrong place to go. There should be someplace firing the elevator. Yay, boiler room key. That's what we're looking for. It is funny how I'm very used to this place, but the first time you go through it, it legitimately makes you jump. Aw, the piano man stopped. I'm like, what are they playing? That does not fit with the woman's body that was like running around before. Don't throw that picture at me. If we get too close, she will just disappear. But I'm trying to figure out what is she doing. It looks like she was imbuing that with magic. Oh, she's gone now. Oof. Police say second child was chopped like firewood. Why would you even want to invest in this property? Okay, so when your dad had like a raging fit in which he killed you, you took the time to paint a picture. Good to know. That's the children's room. Or the adult's room. But I don't wanna... You get out! Whoop whoop, upstairs key. Aw, that's cute. Little ghosty children playing. I hope that woman that wanted to restore this property didn't want to like restore it with all the paintings intact, because thanks for the right door show. Because I don't think that a lot of paintings will survive once I, you know, leave this place. I mean, ghosts seem dead settled about throwing them to me. Ocean House Killer possibly responsible for Inferno. I can throw things too. See, Ghost, you're not the only one. But I don't want to help you, creepy ghost lady. I want to hide in here for a bit. And maybe read your diary. Just arrived here at the Ocean House. We have a week-long holiday here in Santa Monica, and Ed has booked us a room for the hotel's grand opening. The first 2 days have been almost perfect, except that Ed can't keep asking about the locket I received from my mother. He seems to think I have sent me by some other admirer. Ed can be sweet, but sometimes his jealousy can get the better of him. Sun is out today, not a cloud in the sky. Ed seems a little on edge, keeps guessing as to why my new boyfriend is. Silly Ed. There was a picnic for the hotel guests this morning, quite a grand affair. Ed is in a dark mood. I don't know what I can do to reassure him that he is my one and only. We only have 2 days left, and I thank God we're finally going home. Ed won't speak to me or the children. I found him more than once in the bathroom holding the locket and staring at it. Ed left early this morning. I haven't seen him since. If I haven't seen him in another hour, I'm going to call the hotel manager. Against my better wishes, Ed Jr. want to look for him downstairs in the basement. I'm going to send Tiffany down to fetch him if someone is knocking on the door. Oh my God, Ed is covered in blood, coming to kill me while I'm writing my diary. This is a good hiding spot because for a while things just fly around in that room. And you want to wait for at least until that door is gone. I do like the lady's determination to write that Ed is coming to kill her while he's coming to kill her. Like, most people would stop writing there. The only way you could be more determined is if you literally wrote, he is literally chopping me to bits right now. Ow, my arm is gone. How am I still writing this? Done throwing things yet? There we go. Up. Up. Come on, camera. Be careful. AKA, do not die to the falling elevator. That is probably a harder sentence to say in Ghost, though. For what? Aw, that was a nice little music box. Unfortunately, no pill bottles in abandoned hotel. I like me pill bottles. Murders unsolved. The mother or father could have been the Ocean House killer. Well, I think mother is the one that's haunting us right now. Ow. Don't throw things at me. What's that really squeaky noise? Amazingly, magic fire also hurts. I have done quite a few. I don't mind them, though I don't absolutely love them either. Because they are scary and that's the whole point. Like, I'm not the person that lives for horror games. But I did play through Amnesia and the likes. I really wish that ghost was a tiny bit less persistent in trying to set me on fire. I'm trying to take in the atmosphere, so I'm just listening to the music. Somebody put in the effort to put it here. Oh yeah, I played through 1. Hello, Linky Fox. And we have a boat over there. That's a nice little detail. Could I just... Yep, I can just fall 1 level. Perfect. Can I jump? Yep, good. Ah, goodbye, ghosts of the hotel. I got my locket. You see, it's those little tiny details. Like, I never noticed there was a specific song that plays at the end there. Or the fact that sometimes things whisper. I mean, Malkavians hear their own whispers, but that's not the only kind of whispers that we were hearing there. I would actually prefer to get out back on the street level. Wherever it is, I don't like sewers that much. That's not an exit. Ooh, this can be. Access point F, I take it. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, Linky Fox. I tried to go into first person, pressed the wrong button. There we go. Well, don't scream. I was just standing behind you, for God's sakes. I am not a danger noodle. Now, obviously, we're here to deliver the locket, but for some reason, nothing is ever as simple as it seems.
Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you?
Do you undress often? I seek the Dark Daughter, is she of Obsidian?
Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to find her chastity belt or something?
I can speak only with your other face, daughter of Janus.
Oh, Therese told me you might be back with something for her. Do you have it with you?
It is literally your other personality. You must know what the other one knows. Your sister only receives this treasure.
Some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
No, I ain't just giving this to you, though. You stole the words from my head.
Belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
Oh, I believe that bit. These pathetic ramblings fall on undead ears.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
Your sister and none other, harlot.
Fine. You hold on to it. Since you're so willing to break a place for my darling sister,
Cat.
how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
Okay, we're still live, so that's good. My cat has this unfortunate ability to switch off my recordings, because they're amazingly cat. And there we go, we get my arm back. What deeds do you propose?
Down the street. I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need
I have 5 of them, Gamrtalk.
Spoil the milk.
That's the worm I need to save.
We went over this. Therese isn't here. Until he hears it from her, Bertram's like a windshield in the deep blue sea. Invisible.
Invisible? What deeds needs to be done?
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
I love cats. Slashing is now my existence.
Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
No canvas shall escape my blade.
What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, duckling.
We will. Obviously, that gallery is probably Therese's, and she's not gonna be very happy about this. But there is no progressing this game without doing this. Because our dumb head did not think that far. So we're like, quest? Sure! Give me all the quests. I'll take a quest from there, and from here, and from everywhere. Now, I don't precisely remember where the gallery is, so that may be an issue. I believe it's on the same street that I live on. Yep, that's the Bell Bonds. And he does do the... That's the guy that sent you an email of like, kill Patrick. So you can go and visit him and do some quests for him. Don't scream. Or I'll eat your ice cream. But I really don't remember where the gallery is. Pawn shop, the doctors. Oh, that's it! That's the gallery. I can recognize it from the security guard.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing.
This is a street?
I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Your eyes are really shiny. Your mind will shatter on the hollowness of your life. Now that's so mean.
It can't be. I'm useless. I'm completely useless.
Flowing fat will ferment your furors. I think that's what it said. It's like, I'm completely useless now. I was gonna check if I need to blood buff that lockpicking, but it seems that we're fine. Oh, only 8 experience. We wanna get the knife out, and we wanna do these in correct sequence. Nope. Yep, Cain slayed Abel before he met Lilith. Then he got cursed. Then he met Lilith. Then he spurned her. Whatever spurned means. Can't be a good thing. I like how there's like not who painted this, just that information. I don't really like Blood Guardians. Do I have anything a bit more useful? Jesus Christ. I should not get fucked in a corner there. I don't have any blood packs on me. Nope. Nope. That's gonna be a big issue. Can I feed off you? Possible. I possibly could. Okay, we may wanna slash a couple of paintings and see what we can improve and maybe save. More melee, meaning more melee damage for us. Okay, the idea is just to kill him before he kills us. The thing is, the poor guy was put in here for a reason. Well, I say the poor guy, he's like a spell, isn't he? Yay, my money. Now let's pretend that we didn't just do that. Well, that's a blood monster. I have no idea where it comes from and the game never explains. And I just lost humanity for stealing out of the charity box. Whoopsie. Hey, at least nobody died. And we have some money. We're just a bit less human. Which is okay. Still have quite a lot of that. See, we're human enough. We're human enough. Though honestly, considering that we're gonna be living for like hundreds of years, when we're losing humanity at this rate, we're gonna be at like minus 100 humanity 100 years in. Hello, I ruined your art gallery. I hope you're okay with it.
You. What were you thinking? The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find it?
Who do you think set me up to do this?
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you!
I don't know what your lips are saying!
Lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
I have brought you the ghostly bauble.
Excellent. I'll take that. However, Jeanette claimed you did it for her. But let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yes.
There's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
Yay, relationships!
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
Shall I show her a sunrise? No. This is more convoluted than my psych.
Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just do what I ask.
Done and done? Knowing what I know, I'm actually wondering how could they ever have any sort of public meeting. And you'll see what I mean shortly. Like, surely that's a trap. I don't actually remember if they got any good ones to voice anyone in this game.
Hey, you better get out of here.
Like, that doesn't look promising. Yep, see? Can you guys, like, get a bit closer? I hate the one with the shotgun. We don't have that many bullets, though.
Where you going, man?
And we're not that great at aiming. Okay, let's just get the trusty yellow old bat out and just run at people. Especially that one. There we go. We can't let ourselves die to shotguns. Well, it's part of the mechanics. You can get good at shooting. And it certainly has its uses. Hello, I'm still alive.
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her designs, so she sent those men to kill you. I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. She's crazy! Help!
Okay, now here's an issue. There's police outside, and they're not going away. We really need to get away from this place as fast as we can. It should go into searching. I don't remember if police can get down to the sewers. Vampire hunters can. There we go. Police is just hunting us now. Now while we're here, we have 9 experience. I would like to upgrade my dementation. But I would also have loved to be able to persuade people a bit better. I mostly just do PC. I mean, the only consoles that I have in this house, like a PSP and a Nintendo DS. Switch really intrigues me, but there's no extra money for Switch. I am trying to win one, in case I get lucky though. Okay, well, we're forced to be in the sewers. There are some rats around here. Yay! Happy police giving up music. It's like do-do-do-do. Police have given up on you existing. I mean, somebody has just slaughtered a diner full of people, but we could not find them immediately, meaning they just do not exist. Okay, that's the blood bank, meaning that the street is this way. Well, it has nice games on it. It is a handhold. Okay, I have a feeling that I do not have an influence to solve this nicely. We'll see. Yep.
You stay out of this. To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear! Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me.
Oi!
I looked out for you, but you couldn't stand
No yowling.
You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
So, once again, back to my questions. How do they switch makeup so fast? And there is another... yeah, meow. Pretty much, because afterwards we're gonna be doing the big mission and leaving Santa Monica. You can keep her crazy, or you can help one of her personalities dominate the other. Or how exactly, when Therese was like, go and speak with her in that diner to get her to forgive me, was that ever gonna happen? When they share one body.
Isn't it obvious?
I don't think Therese would sleep with you.
Deviant, backstabbing whore.
Jeanette sleeps with everyone.
But despite her condition, she still fornicates with Kine, no less. So despicable.
Kine is their word for man.
Mean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Please continue.
He had his way with you, and he didn't have to force you. You went limp and became his plaything. Do you think I didn't hear it? Night after night? Always the obedient daughter until... Shut up. Just shut up!
Go on.
Would you like to tell the story? She makes herself out to be the virgin queen of the night, pious as a nun, stable as the Earth's orbit. But it's all an act, isn't it? I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
Now, throughout this conversation, if you're good enough with your speaky skills, there's extra lines where you can, like, talk them out of this. But to put the story, it's really weird that she's grimacing right now, into a continuation. From the looks of it, when Therese was a human and growing up, her dad sexually abused her and created a dual personality. Now the question is whether the dual personality came out while she was still alive or when she turned into a Malkavian, because Malkavians get nuts. So if you have any inklings to go nuts, if you meet a Malkavian, you'll go nuts.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
Rawr. That seems a great way of doing it.
Therese will never let you live. You've disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me.
Oh.
I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter.
Oh. Ouch. What of Yanis? And let's actually talk with Therese. Therese has the highest chances of winning, but she is the original personality.
I was always good to Father, but Jeanette made him miserable. Over the years, it all became too much for him. I think she broke his heart, so he killed himself right in our room. Killed himself? Therese. You placed his finger on the trigger once you blew his mind all over the silly clown wallpaper. Right after he found me in your bed and thought I was you. He was always angry at you. You drove him to drink. When he died, he was in torment. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
I hope he had his pants up.
as you shouldn't. I'm afraid, sister, I must write your ending in this family's saga. And I want you to know I do so with great anguish and disappointment. I had such hope for the better with my
Get shot by your crazy daughter that you have been abused while you're butt naked.
Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology? A love letter?
Here's a question. Where do you shoot to make the second personality go?
I should turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance. Tongue, you're no threat. I'll call off the feud if that will get you out of my city.
This is acceptable, but I do live here. Just a statement.
Tongue's hiding out in an abandoned oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him that one condition of a truce is that he help you. Our business then is finally complete. What you witnessed here, not a word to anyone.
I am gone. And by the way, red lipstick does suit you, so maybe you should take that page out of your false sister's book. Not sure about the crazy eyes though. Yeah, it is basically the same outcome, but she speaks differently. Or you can preserve them both. As I said, if you're great at speaking. I often try to preserve them both. But I don't always succeed. Kittyfoot. There we go. That's our tankard. Hello!
One and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
Your face tells me exactly who you are. Then you know more than I do.
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
And survive I did.
Oh, you did.
I did!
Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
Warehouse explode on fire. Ah! Accidentally opened my Windows menu.
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Can you put me in the house?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
Got it. Dudeness? I really just called him Dudeness, didn't I? At least my character knows some tact and did not comment on his facial structure. Though here's another question. Have I even noticed it being wrong? Okay, there's multiple ways you can approach this. You can like sneak past a lot of things. It is one ugly boy. I don't often sneak past a lot of things though. Sorry, you sided with the wrong vampires. Specifically, whichever group did not have me in it at the time. Though I'm not too sure they even knew that they did side with vampires. They're just regular people. And no, Victor, I've never played Blood Rain. Do you think I should? My ammo. That's the exit from this place. I think that's just another exit from this place. Yeah, it is. It leads to the exact same backyard. Except I got to get rid of an extra dude. I have played some hack and slash games. I don't think that the hobo is very aggressive. I think he's like the opposite of aggressive. Hey, hobo. You're a nice man, aren't you?
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Boxes all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe he heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
My issue is that they're standing very close together. I also have a cat that's trying to get into the view. So I'm gonna tickle her butt. There we go. Ah, like you can't murder one without aggroing the other. I'm not even too sure that there's a gap for us to get through outside of these two fellas.
Who's there?
There's probably some trash one can throw. I mean, you would think that if one of them is so suspicious, he would move. Oi, hey kitty! Nothing in here for you. Woof! I made your friend go flying. At least that made him stop using weapons. Of the shooty kind, at least. Come here. We sound like a car that's failing to start. But really, we just want to drink his blood. There we go. I really have one of those. The right way in is through here. And look at that! There's another blood bag with legs. Ooh, a shiny. Shiny! We'll need to get through a couple of walls in here, and this room is one of the hardest ones because there is quite a lot of people in here. No, I don't think so. I think the sparkly highlight thing is very much the same for everybody. If I got down there, there is a chance that I could take some of them out before they see me, but it's gonna be pretty much the whole facility after me. I think it's to do with your ability to notice things. That should be investigation, so I don't know why it's so shiny specifically for me. Yes!
Where you going now?
I'm just about to die. God damn it. Yep, that's a lot of guys. They just keep on coming. There's another way to approach this, though.
Hey, stop, man!
Oh, wow! A guy actually got up here. Didn't know that they can. That's a surprise. Ooh. Oh, there's a door in there. I think this guy just opened me a shortcut. This is the offices that you actually want to get into. Let's stay invisible for a while. This will put us out of combat. Yeah, this is exactly the offices that I was trying to get into. But the guy just opened the door, giving us a shortcut, so that was very nice of him. As normally that door is not open and you cannot break the... And you just cannot break through it. Now we will need to do a lot of running.
Hey, stop, man!
I am going out! Come here. There we go. I do not have time for fights right now. There we go. You can get some hysteria. That will keep you still for a while. Let's save. Not through there? No, it is through there. Yep, it is through here. But just up and over the train.
Hey, stop, man!
You're just a tiny little annoying fly. Don't chase me. Trying to find the right way. Leave me be. Through here. Yep. Yay! I did not remember the fact that you can just get in through to the office through there.
Your handiwork, I presume?
No shit, Mr. Wolfie. Ah! A werewolf!
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
Well, you haven't given me your name. No final death for me?
I hadn't planned on it.
Are you the big bad wolf?
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you, per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
That line of strange. No. I see dead people.
Ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets. Something to look forward to, eh? Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned.
And perhaps that's all I'm used to.
Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one, and be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Not much out of the ordinary, is it? Goodbye, wolf. Ah, okay, the game makes me go for me. So I don't need to use my little 2 feet. Yay, the taxi man is here. No, I don't need any company, but thanks for offering. Not here. Yes, downtown.